We're going to do a check-in for you. Welcome Libra, Sun, Moon, Risings. Also, Scorpio has a featured video today. If you have Scorpio placements, you're welcome to cross-watch and view that video. I hate the term cross-watch. It just sounds kind of nosy, but I don't hate it. I just dislike when cross-watch is said, because either way, it's a spiritual video, you know, and if it's made public, you can tune into it. So cross-watching just seems kind of spyish to me, but that's just me. Welcome back to the channel, you guys. Welcome. It is today's Tuesday. We have that Inner Balance music going on. In the previous one, it was from Inner Lotus Music. And just sharing with you, because some of you guys like to check out the same meditation channels. This one's sticking out. And I'm also going to get a couple more here. We're going to turn those over in a bit. Let's check your mystery card from the last love read. Okay, so I want to show you that it's still here. And it's like I picked up the rock just to show you I clambered it down. This was the mystery message. Time to collaborate. Okay, so it's like a Three of Pentacles thing. We see here with the tiny ants that they've been putting the puzzle pieces together over time. They're making a bigger picture essence, or they're building something to be greater. This could have happened between like a Two of Cups, if that's kind of ringing true for you, and we have the puzzle finally being put together. So it's either interjecting you to go join other people, get yourself out there. Even the rocks match today. That's a synchronicity. It's number one of the animal totem cards out of all of them, and I think there's about 70-ish in this pack. That's number one in today's element. So for you to maybe find a soul group, for you to put yourself out there. Some of you could be attending like a yoga class, or even going to a meditation center. I went to one back in 2020 when it was COVID. And for the first time, someone gave me a sound bath. It was the most alluring experience I can share with you guys on the channel. I felt so zen. I felt like I was just born that day. So it was kind of baptismal in a sense. And I had a sound bath down. It was locally. They closed us in on tents, like Native American tents. And I'll never forget how it made me feel. It was very ethereal. I'll never forget it. I'm going to turn over your cards now. Deepak Chopra. This is so crazy. We just talked about something like that, like a sound bath or a session. And I don't believe it was, it wasn't highly expensive. I think I only paid like $30 to do the whole thing. Very relaxing. I probably should do it again. But we have Deepak Chopra here. So he says, find the connection between mind, body, and wallet. Balance all things. That's us. That's Libra, including your bank account. So they're mentioning the bank account today. It has a world little icon too. It has like the globe, and it says, learn the many meanings of intrinsic value. He sells almost the thought that your Zen life should be where you actually create abundance from. He always, writes amazing things. He has amazing podcasts. I'm not a big Chopra fan, but I've just heard of him and his influence. He says here, I think the most important thing here is learn the meanings of intrinsic value. Okay, even in your own life, what is intrinsic to you? What is natural to you? And we're going to go forward with your other cards. We have Leonard Cohen. Let's look at this card. He's wearing a mustard jacket. Leonard Cohen, when it comes to your art, and this can even be your life, all that matters is telling your story well. Travel lightly through the darkness. If it's a dark time, learn to live in the intervals between events. So there's a synchronicity today. There's two synchronicities I'm finding. Your last video had something about being in the in-between. This one is also the interval between events. This is talking about that in-between space too. I think in Libra time now on our timeline, and everything's relative in spirituality. The thing that I'm finding that is cohesive with all Libras is that there is this in-between shaping moment, which a lot of us are transmuting or transforming in, and then we're being pushed to do the thing that leads to our higher good. So that might involve actually leaving people behind, if that makes sense. And give me a thumbs up if that's what kind of season you're in. It's coming in a second card. So we're going to look at this. We're also going to look at it with tarot, because we can narrow it down, get a couple cards for this situation. J.K. Rowling is also here. She invented Harry Potter. And I want to show you like how funny this is. They dress her up in actually the Harry Potter outfit, and she's holding a Quidditch ball there. from the actual story. There's Hogwarts in the background. Let's take a look at this. And also, does it focus? I hope it focused for you, Libra. So there it goes. J.K. Rowling. It says, a stroke of your genius requires a slog of follow-up. There's no magic spell for doing the work. Work will prove in its pudding. If you make a name for yourself, why stop at just that one name? She has a couple actual surnames that she writes from. She's a ghostwriter with other things too, I've read. So she didn't just stop with Harry Potter. You know, she kept going with other branding tools. I feel like now to take your identity and make yourself multifaceted is the message with J.K. Rowling. There's not just one version of you. I was watching a reader earlier this morning. She had a very interesting card in her tarot story today. I forgot who it was. It's a big reader. She had a card today with like 4 women on it. I don't know if any of you guys caught that reading where it's like different versions of the same girl. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but this is reminding me of her card that she pulled, and I'm just pulling a different one that's saying the same thing. So J.K. Rowling, make sure there's multifaceted versions of the same incredible you. And she's an incredible writer. Many people will remember her for generations for Harry Potter, but surprisingly, there's other things too she's created. Fantastic Beasts too. So let's keep going. There's a little bit of Zen energy. You're in an in-between land with Leonard Cohen. Okay, so I think this is saying ground yourself this week. It's important to do that self-care, self-love technique. Make sure you do it often too. You know, don't just stop when you feel good. Make sure you do it when you can. And then we have J.K. Rowling with that multifaceted part of yourself, which I feel like is coming into play. This is coming in very soon. Okay, Chicken Soup for the Soul is the second video, I think. And let's look at J.K. Rowling. I'm going to leave the card right here. Let's look at your bonus. What does that mean? What's that card? Queen of Pentacles, okay? The Page of Cups, and we also have the King of Cups. You're reinventing yourself, okay? Some people could be bringing you offers as well. You could be getting sensitive offers even from a Page of Cups, somebody who cares about you. They do have a caring of your well-being, Libra. There's somebody here in your energy. Even if you have small talk with somebody, they care. Because the King of Cups is one of the header cards here. And this is somebody who's very sensitive. They can be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. And there's ties here to somebody like that, like a prominent water sign. If not, I do see an earth sign coming in for you, but they see you as completely generous. You give your time. You're also, maybe some of you too, like you give this person more than enough space, but you also need love too. That's coming in for somebody. And the Queen of Pentacles is calling for a time too where she's going to spark a new age of joy. You know, this Queen of Pentacles also needs to be happy too. Maybe it's this multifaceted reign in the card of J.K. Rowling where it's calling for you to work only on yourself. There will be a time here where it's not going to be about everybody else, okay? Queen of Pentacles, King of Cups. It's not a true pair, but it's telling you how these two people feel in the moment, okay? One person that's maybe has been vocal in the past, now silent. And then we have a Queen of Pentacles who kind of remains here, very nurturing to everybody else. But I feel like this person needs care, okay? It's like a very specific message today in both videos. Can I see the Page of Cups? Also, the Page of Cups can be a new offer that you bring to yourself. So it's clarifying J.K. Rowling here. And you could be giving actually that gift to your own damn self, which is beautiful because you don't have to wait on anyone in this case. Page of Cups, please. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I saw that earlier today. Empress. It's saying exactly what I just said. Somebody knows that you're this amazing Empress. They have their own issues at the end of the night. Here's the 9 of Swords. And I'm picking that up from the person who's linked to you, okay? Why you're in the Empress energy and you're doing so good is you concentrate on your meditation. You practice happy and healthy boundaries. And I feel like you've drawn a line in the sand to have a bit of protection, I want to say. I don't know why that word came out, but I feel like you've protected yourself from certain energies. All right. You had a celebrity card here too. Arnold. That is so funny because I pulled 2, I think. And I was like, why is this card here? You have Arnold on that draw too. So maybe you could be drawing from masculine energy at this time. Empress, okay? Maybe you're more in your masculine side. Can I see the Empress too? What's going on here today? One card, Five of Cups. Do you feel like you're in the Five of Cups? Do you feel like something occurred and has affected you here? That's what the cards are saying, okay? And if we want to go with the brutal honesty in these videos, you have a sense of regret too that your time was wasted. I feel that there's something having to do with, I spent too much time on a nothing situation. I'm drawing back my energy. That's what I'm deciding. Okay. One more card for the Empress. An offer coming in for you. Look at this. Another offer today. Ace of Pentacles. Maybe from even that same, energy source. Maybe you know who this Ace of Pentacles is. Sometimes you can be the Ace of Pentacles for yourself. You can bring abundance to yourself. You don't have to wait on other people. That's a huge message in today's bonus. I want to add that. Okay. Can I see a little bit more here? And I'm going to show you the bottom of the deck of where the Animal Oracle left off. We got a Harry Potter owl here. Okay, we haven't seen this in a while. I looked down and I wanted to laugh because we just saw the J.K. Rowling card. And you have, its associations to her. What's the name of the owl in Harry Potter? I forgot it. I'm like a super fan and I forgot his name. It's not Hagrid. Hagrid's the school groundskeeper. You see clearly now. Again, confirmation. You might be getting denotations of someone's like true nature. The owl brings the truth and it's wisdom. Something here is going on with the bonus. I feel like the bonus is the star today. Can I see the Five of Cups, please? Continuing. Six of Pentacles. See, someone's going to turn back around. And this is what I'm seeing in the cards. It's someone reversing. Someone reversing to decide to give back to you. But I think it's going to be too late. Because you're going to slip and you're going to be in pre-Empress energy and Empress. And someone might be looking at you very different from that timeline. You might be picked up by a new Emperor by then. Libra females and Libra males. I feel like they're going to come back at a time where you're just not going to care anymore, even about their reciprocity toward you. Okay, you're going to be getting it from somebody else. That's what it tells me. Could be from an earth sign. Interesting. Okay, so with this specific message, let's go forward and look at the Nine of Pentacles. That's a big card here today. We have the Seven of Wands reversed. So you've come out of it. I think attention to a new situation lets you reverse the Seven of Wands. So essentially you become unguarded, okay? Because a better situation shows up for you. And I feel like this is in the near future, honey. Okay? Like for real. Thank you, Spirit. Emperor. There's a true match pair and a Knight of Swords. This one was the second one. Emperor to the Empress. You might be finding a counterpart who's exactly for you after something is dropped, okay? I know that's hard to wrap your head around at first, but that's the message that's here, and they come in quite fast after you drop the old situation. Can I see that with a different deck, please? Let's get fair energy with a new set of cards. Can I see that, please? Knight of Swords, thank you. Eight of Cups, yeah, after you walk away. We just said it phonetically and the card actually popped out. Eight of Cups, and you see here that she looks towards the ocean. That's the new horizon, okay? But somebody gets left behind, and that's him, okay? It doesn't have to be a him in today's story, but it's your person. It's your goddamn person. No, I'm just kidding. Six of Swords. We have immense healing going on. Some of you might even be going back to a place of worship or like a temple. Some of you could even be going back to church with family and friends, or you find a higher source of what you've just learned. Six of Swords is also Libran energy. It doesn't belong to any other sign. So you do well here because you've mastered the art of healing as well. So you make it, you make it your choice to always do better. I feel like you're always looking for the positive outlet. It's just hard when everything around you is so difficult. Okay, message for somebody. Page of Cups. So we go back to the beginning. We have a Page of Cups here. And this is a very specific message because this Page of Cups is essentially the same person we've been talking about this entire bonus. And they come in with very, very small breadcrumby offers. You're not really impressed. You don't feel enthused about it. We're getting kind of sassy today. I don't know where it came from. So Page of Cups. Let's see that. And can we clarify the 43 card of the owl? That is 43. Death. Okay, your guides and spirit are encouraging you to end this painful period because it's just going to continually be towers. It's going to continually be breadcrumby moments. And I feel like if you're healing from a new person too, I feel like they're also going to come back with a Page of Cups offer, okay, for an Empress. So that's just something to think about because all those cards are in repetition here in a cycle. I've switched decks twice too, and it's all coming back in a cycle. Let's see the Death card. What is that final meeting? Is this true guidance? Thank you. That was a nice flipper. 7 of Cups. You have other people around you, Libras. There's other choices. And the thing is, these choices aren't just choices. They're also healthier. They're more inviting. Some of these people can even be nicer to you. They can be more respectful to you. And that's what I feel is being missed here is like, maybe you haven't given them the fair opportunity. Okay, but they'll respect you too if you give them a chance. 7 of Cups, please. Can I see that 7 of Cups? I'm like, I totally, I want to show you that the cards actually defend you as well. We have the Knight of Swords, or I'm sorry, Knight of Wands. So this is a attractive person usually in tarot. And I think you fear that you're just going to get a bunch of Knight of Wands, folks. Okay. I'm going to do top of the deck after that shuffle. 2 of Pentacles to Strength. I feel like, times are going to get busy. I think you're not going to have a lot of time for love, not a lot of time to focus. But I feel like this is the divine detour, is keeping you busy. And that's going to lead you to something extra special. So this busyness is actually being disguised as where you need to go. Does that make sense? It's like this is where you need to go. Not with the in and out energy of people that are wasting your time, in a sense. So you're going to need strength to go there. There's Leo again. And you could be seeing a lot of whales because you've had whales, I think, a couple times today. One of your animal cards with advice had it too. In the last video, I just read it off, but it was a whale as well. Let's see one more card, the bonus card. What is the best advice that Libra needs to know? Crossovers, 2 of Swords. Pick a place, pick a path, okay? Where does your destiny lie? When this is advice, the 2 of Swords, it's about picking the high ground of which benefits you. So you're in a crossroads period, but you choose the right or left. If left is negative and it doesn't do you any good, then right is your answer. And you have the 2 of Swords here is pick that path that best suits you. Okay, and the 2 of Swords is tricky because it's a decision, and Libra sometimes don't do too good there. So we have the 2 of Swords in your advice. Again, I think higher ground, like whenever I see this card. The guy in the white hair is almost looking a little bit more stern, okay? And he's made his judgment. He's made his decision, essentially. I hope this helped in the bonus today. That's in the energy. 2 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Page of Cups was one of them, and the Queen of Cups, the QOC, was one of your bigger cards. If you would like a bonus today, let me know in the comments below. If you want a little bit more on this, I can go in a little bit deeper. Thank you for your time, as always, and your support on the channel. I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, Libras. Have a good one.